And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go, and towing the slab, Shane Bieber. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Matt Wallner leading things off and takes a strike. That's to third. And a foul ball. And that one hammered. That's back there. It's a bomb. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot. And it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Line drive. Base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes Carlos Correa, and that misses. And that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That one off the mark, and now 2-0. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, right side. Quickly to second for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, And the middle infielder throwing to a moving target, everything has to be perfect. And right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Royce Lewis. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The wind and the pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a chopper to short. Rocchio over to first, and that is the inning. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game, Joe Ryan.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Lewis sizing this one up. Nabs it. 1 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Stephen Kwan.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Luke Raley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Not close with that one. Gonna count 1 and 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Almost got him. To the right side. Gets it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 outs. Pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside, and now it's 3-2. Got
That's
him.
three.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians fail to score. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Bieber back to work. Buxton working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And that's a little bit high. Ball one. Bieber, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball.
3-0.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Rayleigh hauls it in for the out. One down.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Buxton headed for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Bader up to the plate. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. That to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So up next, Edouard Julien. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 2 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, John Kenzie Noel. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Batting 6th, catcher.
So a man at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Man at first, one away. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. On the ground, 2 ball. Julian to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 2 full. It's the Twins 2 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
I'm in my zone now. When he don't slow down, I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off. I'm in the foreign now. Magic City, bringing umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop. Spent 300 for the flip flops. Lil but a big shot. My form bad but a good shot. I need 30 to travel. The flight alone was a 10 spot. We don't do base models. I pulled off in the big boy. I'm in my zone now.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's down and away. That one at the knees for a strike. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the first
And now
baseman,
Jose Miranda. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wallner aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. Here's Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is fouled back. That one missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two balls, two strikes.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Lewis, batting with one down, takes a strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2 and the Guardians nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Lane Thomas. That clips the corner. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Wallner makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And that's in for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this
2
at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Buxton makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Byron Buxton.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but
Now batting.
first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Flied to right his first time. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the left fielder, Willie Castro. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Raley makes the grab, and that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Left fielder, Steven Kwan.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering misses down and away. That's inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So in now for Cleveland, Luke Raley. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Kwan gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a strike on the outside edge. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air out to center. Buxton sprinting after it. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
One and two.
In the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Twins 2 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Situate the time of people's dreams. Far from the norm, we appear quite average. No mask, no costume, no pre-exposed lavish. A mask to cure cats, courtesy, constant.
Bieber back to work. There's a strike. Bader, the former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed. The next offering misses. Ball 2. And that one missing low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, second
So
baseman,
man aboard,
Edouard
Julien, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball. Bieber checks the runner. Bader dives back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Jacob Junis, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Gaddis warming up as well. That one almost got him.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground left side. 6, 4.
Got him.
3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Matt Wallner now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's a hit. And his hot hitting continues.
Now batting,
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is
Miranda.
passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. He's 2 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Wallner off of first with 2 away. Out to center. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Fastball in for a strike. Now 1-2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Wallner makes the grab, and there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Naylor in the box here.
Okay.
Lets that one go for a ball. In the air, right side. Wallner has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane.
Here comes Lane Thomas. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. The Twins up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. To third, Lewis. That ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Twins 2 and the Guardians nothing.
can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Jacob Junis.
Now pitching
And
for the
compared to a
Guardians.
lot of other relievers, strikeouts have
Number
not been a big
16.
weapon for him this year. So the
Jacob
defense should be active.
Junis.
Now Correa up
Leading
to
off for
hit,
Minnesota,
both two in
shortstop,
this one.
Carlos Correa.
A little bit low, and that is ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor Steffen up and loosening in the pen. Pitches in for a strike, and 1-1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just
Now
caught the zone. So as a
third
hitter,
baseman,
you have to
Royce
protect
Lewis.
right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. His righty-lefty splits there. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. That's towards center. Thomas settles under this one. Brings it in. Two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's outside. 2-2. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Twins 2 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off for the
struggles at the
Guardians.
plate in this
Second
series as we
baseman,
take a look at the
Gabriel
numbers.
Arias.
Ripped to short. Correa over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next
Well, he's
for
doing a
the
nice job
Guardians,
of keeping the
the
ball out of the
shortstop,
air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Rocchio.
Good execution.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a foul ball. The Guardians trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail things here 2-0. Top of inning number 7, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Right through there for a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Raley makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now for the
Castro.
Twins, Willie Castro. Fought off foul. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. Just misses with that one. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Two down, base is empty. So here's Bader now. First pitch, not close. This to third. Tosses to first. Third out. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules and the lose. I make decisions. I be on top, never losing.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 11th of the year. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up and you start to expect a big inning.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-1. And that one is inside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
John Kenzie Noel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Off the mark there. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
That's hard hit in the line. Down the line, and it's foul. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. That's outside, and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Cologne getting cranked up as well. This one in the air. Brings it in for the third out. Guardians get one back on this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Yeah, we in go mode, never going slow mo.
Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Herron.
Now
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Number
bullpen
29.
move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
I got the key. Y'all should just follow my lead. Down on the knee, but I'm so free. Lots of y'all bad, but it's two to run king.
Ball one there.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And another
No, that's a
ball.
ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And
3
delivers
balls, 1
outside.
strike.
And that's in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Aaron, in his 3rd season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one hit to right. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yohan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one missed. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Good hitters count the 2-0. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Just missed. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101. And it remains 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for your broken arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Chopper right side. Julian handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Guardians 1.
We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Smith.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that is out of play. Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Lewis, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Next offering is outside. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. 1 for 3.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Twins 2 and the Guardians 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
Number 22.
Griffin Jacks.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
Well, one-run game. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
He's 2 outs away.
Kwan.
Steven Kwan digs in now. In there at the knees, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And ball 1. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Good job to fight that one off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a base hit on the line. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Luke Raley digs in for the Guardians.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
0-1.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. In there at the knees for a strike. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So they're down to their final out. Now here is Jose Ramirez. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins strand the tying run on base to win it.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.
And your final score here today, 2-1. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Hard times like, yeah.